All right, y'all, we back. We back with another one. First of all, let me get what I come in here. Y'all remember? Y'all remember my seeds? What I started? Alrighty then. We're gonna see what we're working with. See what. See, wait a minute. Look at that. We're gonna see if anything sprouted. I have not opened these since I put them in here. I see a little melon seed has started to sprout, whatever kind of melon that is. It had been pretty warm in here, been in the 60s. Let me see if I can show y'all. Can y'all see? Y'all can see that. How those two melon, well, one of them got a root on it. The other one looks like it's getting ready to do something. So yeah, so let's get started and pot up some of this stuff. And I can already tell that my labels did not wear off, which is good, because sometimes stuff will play me. Mind me while I get these pots. Okay. Put this soil down in here. Just is what it is. Girl. It was crazy. Wait a minute. I got some bark and stuff in here, y'all. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gently, without knocking this root off, that's my plan at least, gently just drop that in. And I'm not gonna press down too hard because, like I said, I don't want to damage anything. Now, I only saw two that had kind of started doing a little something, at least two so far. I'm gonna open this up further. See, do I see any more seeds? I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Here goes some more. Hope y'all can see that. Y'all see those roots? Uh-oh, that flapped back, didn't it? And so I just be trying to see, you know, is it gonna germinate? Soon as you see that little root tip, it's clear that that one wants to grow. So you can go on and put that one in some soil. The root don't have to be as long as that other one was. That other one may prove to be a superior. The other one may prove to be a superior plant by how long the root grew. And these are called kiwi melon. So I had those seeds for I've got one in this bag that escaped, that it has germinated as well, because I only had one melon with those little bitty seeds. This one here germinated. So I had 6 that had already germinated, which is good. I got another one in here. I got a feeling this one here is not going to germinate, but I'm going to put him back in there. So I had a couple of seeds that escaped from their confines, and that one may not have germinated because They need darkness, like I said, and since it wasn't inside the, am I in the camera frame? Since it wasn't inside there, it may not have been all the way in the darkness. Out here in this greenhouse. So I'm going to be honest and tell y'all, I don't know if I'm going to label once I put them in these pots or not. So out of these lemon drop melons, now these are some that my homegirl sent me. See that one there? That one germinated. I see some other ones opening. The root just hasn't come out yet. So those ones, and I'm glad to see this is germinating because she bought this melon and, you know, was telling me how good it was and immediately asked me, did I want seeds? And I told her, well, shoot, yes, send them on if you know, if you so please. And she did. So this is a melon that I probably would not have been able, I don't know, maybe they do sell seeds for it. I don't know. But all I know is that was some seeds that was free. I did 3 of those, so I got 6 kiwi melon in there and 3 lemon drop. I may or may not remember that. You know what I'll do? Since I wrote on the paper and it stayed, and I also made a little stake label, I'll do the stake labels, stab the stake labels down in there, because the writing it on the paper and the label, where I wrote it on the paper, it did stay. So that's a good thing. So that way I won't have to worry about that. So these, the Janasic watermelons, they have not germinated as of yet. And also this brown paper is proven to be at least resilient up to this point. It hasn't disintegrated. Because I know sometimes the paper towel, when you get ready to unfold it, that may or may not be a wrap. But see there, it didn't, the paper, the permanent marker didn't smear at all. So that's a good thing. Did I put any seeds in here? So these are some peppers, and I'm going to be honest and tell you, I don't think that they will have germinated just yet. Hell, I don't know if I put any seeds. Oh, yes, I did. Yeah, they haven't germinated as of yet. So I'm going to fold that back up. Yeah, it takes peppers a while, folks. Melons and cucumbers and all this stuff, it don't take long. That's some of the fastest stuff to germinate. So I'm thinking anything that's going to be a pepper. These melons may not germinate here. I don't know what kind of melons those are, but they haven't done anything. This is a pepper too. I'm gonna leave that. So we got some melons. What is this? Okay. So we're gonna put the peppers back, and then these other couple of melons that hadn't germinated yet, we're gonna put those back. Back in the bag we go. We're gonna pull out the label inside the kiwi melon and the lemon drop. So this must be Janus. Put that back. Got to go way down in here to get this. Get this label out. No, I don't. I can sneak it out right here. All right. So I can take my kiwi melon label and shove it in there. So for once I know what in the bleep I have planted. And then my lemon drop, I'll grab the label out of it. Grab the label, leave the seeds. Shove it in. And I bet you these lemon drop, I can tell a whole lot more of those are going to germinate. Because I can see quite a bit of them splitting open. But I got to be careful because my little stuff is, this particular paper is trying to tear on me. And I don't want to lose them. Don't want them to come out of there. So what I may do is just give them another week and revisit those. Now where's my other bag? Oh, here it is. Let's see what we got in here. Let's put some soil in this, because I know I'm going to have something. My intentions today also was to just start some seeds straight in the dirt as well. Like I said, I'm on the fence about how good this method is for. Ooh, oh Lord, what kind of melon is this? Ooh, these are gonna be real. How did I fold this? Oh hell, I done folded this some kind of way. I folded it in a fashion where I didn't intend to open it back up. That's how I folded it. There it goes. Oh my goodness, I want to show y'all. Look at there. Look at all that, all those roots. This is ambrosia melon. So apparently ambrosia melon wants to grow, and ambrosia melon, they want a whole tray to themselves, I guess. Because I got a little 9-cell tray down here, and I'm gonna see, I may have enough just to fill the whole tray. This is my third one I'm doing here. So anyhow, what if y'all come back here? Let me tell you something, seedling. You behave, you do as you're told. That one was a little rebellious. Sometimes you have to get with it. So y'all tell me, what are y'all doing in y'all gardens, or have you started any seeds? Have you bought any seeds? As of filming this, I still have not completed editing the greenhouse chat. I did one. Oh, it's a fool. I'm telling you now, it's a fool. But yeah, I really, honestly, I'm impressed with this ambrosia melon. I've never started seeds this way. I never doubted the process. I knew it worked. It just seemed a touch tedious to me. I'm not gonna say that it's absolutely not tedious. You know, it is another step. However, what would happen sometimes, I would plant so much stuff in one tray, and then when the stuff don't come up, and then I didn't label, I done forgot, and all of this, and so I'm tying up pots and soil for no reason. You know what I mean? So it became that as well. All of them germinated except for like 2 seeds, and those 2 seeds I'm just gonna throw them in with another one. I'm gonna shove that label in there, and that's all the ambrosia melon, and I can compost that paper. So that's a whole tray of ambrosia melon, and I'm gonna be honest and tell y'all that I have no clue what in the world that I'm going to and I can't remember if I planted in this or not. I can't remember. I know I didn't plant these weeds. I cannot remember if I planted in this or not, but I didn't water it. I know that much. I'm gonna water it and see if anything comes up. I know these came up. I threw those seeds down, and the soil was so moist, and I forgot to water them, and they just came on up anyway. So, you know, sometimes the universe will bless you like that. I'm just taking some of this dirt. That was some really good soil, really loose. That I had a gooseberry that died, and I don't know if it was because the magnolia roots got in there and took too much energy from it or what, because I'm gonna show y'all all the roots. I had it next to that magnolia tree I told y'all I was gonna cut down. This is what was at the bottom of the pot. All those orange roots. And that particular magnolia that I'm not magnolia, that particular mulberry that I'm growing has these orange roots. And you can tell immediately what they are. And I've never seen roots. Those mulberries, I see why they're so tenacious and why you can neglect them and do all of that stuff, because those roots will grow up in anything. If you're not careful. They grew up in my planting beds too, which wasn't a huge deal. I work the soil once a year and make sure the beds stay fed well, and I seem to do okay. But anyway, let's move on to another one. See if anything else has germinated like that germinated. If I run across any peppers, I'm probably just gone. I got a couple of tomatoes that's starting to germinate. I got a couple of tomatoes that's starting to germinate, but I'm gonna be honest and tell you, what did I do back here? Because I was gonna say, what did I do with my, one of these bags has a little bit more water and moisture in it, so I'm not gonna throw these Ziploc bags away, because I may do this method again. But one of them has a little bit more moisture than the other one. Okay, here goes some more melons that have germinated. Well, I say, but it's really just this one. But that's something. So what I'm gonna do is, because I really don't believe I planted anything in this. I don't think. I don't think I planted. Hell, I don't know. But I don't think I planted anything in this. I think this just had dirt in it already. So what we gonna do is, this is what we gonna do first. Oh no, I hadn't planted anything in there. That stuff's been in there so long, you can just tell it. No, I hadn't planted anything. No. Yeah, that soil had been in there so long, you could tell by the way it was looking. I hadn't planted nothing in there. It must have been something, like I said, I plant stuff and sometimes stuff don't come up. And it's just like, why even bother? My pot was occupied. I had soil in here that I could have been using elsewhere. But yeah, so yeah, overall I have to say I like this method so far. Like I said, it is another step. I don't necessarily care for the extra step, but I ain't gonna complain too much. But yeah, y'all, I trying to get this growing season together, trying to, ooh, y'all, it just be so much stuff to do. And this is what I'm gonna do. Take this label and stick it in the one where I planted, and then the rest of these seeds, I'm gonna see which ones come up and which ones don't. And I do believe some of these seeds, they didn't really come up because they didn't quite, like I said, this one feels a little drier. I didn't put quite as much water in there, and the paper soaked up a lot of stuff. Okay, that's a pepper. I don't have no action on that. And y'all excuse me, cause my nostrils is not having it. I had some pepper seeds to escape. I don't know what kind of pepper, but this is tomato. This is some of the black cherry. They look like they about to germinate, but they have not. I'm gonna go back in here and get this pepper. This is because I got 2 little pepper seeds in here that escaped. Go back in here and get these out. No, 3 pepper seeds that escaped. Put them in here where they belong. So when you're doing these, be careful that you don't let your stuff escape out of here. And I try to do my best about stacking them on top of each other. And then, okay, yeah, these are more moist. So as I press on that, and I try to press any air out the bag as well. But yeah, I'm pleased with that thus far. But I got some other stuff I got to throw in the dirt. What in the world kind of melon is that? I don't know why I be having all these melons and no, I ain't got no place to plant all this stuff. You tell me what I be thinking about when I be doing all that. Yesterday I planted some okra, some roselle. I planted all that yesterday. Oh, I can do that corn. Okay, so I'm gonna set these over there and I'm gonna do that